Helu, from solitude to a new beginning. For 3 long days, a defenseless dog remained alone at a bus stop, exposed to the relentless cold and the indifference of the people who hurried past. He had nothing but the hard ground to lie on and the constant hunger that eroded his strength. His eyes carried a mixture of sadness and resignation, as if he no longer expected anything from the world. While the city followed its usual rhythm, Helu just watched, huddled, shivering with cold and despair. People came and went, but no one stopped. No outstretched hand, no look of compassion. He was not seen as a being who felt pain, hunger, and fear, but just as one among so many who are forgotten. When I finally found him, his body was huddled inside a fragile cardboard box. He no longer reacted to the sounds around him. He did not get up to look for food. He did not even raise his head with hope. It was as if he had accepted his fate of abandonment. The scene broke my heart. There was no time to waste. I picked him up and felt his fragility, his thin and weak body. He needed urgent help, and I promised myself that I would do everything necessary to save him. The diagnosis and the fight for life. I immediately took Helu to a veterinary clinic. He needed urgent medical attention. As soon as we arrived, the team began tests to assess his condition. The X-ray revealed a serious problem. Helu was suffering from a pulmonary effusion, a serious condition that compromised his breathing and put his life at risk. The veterinarians began treatment immediately. He was given medication and received support to help him breathe better. His condition was delicate, and the next few days would be crucial for his recovery. Even though he was weak, Helu demonstrated a silent strength. His eyes, previously dull, now carried a small glimmer of hope. He was fighting. He wanted to live. A new beginning. Day after day, Helu began to respond to the treatment. His fever subsided, his breathing became more stable, and little by little, he began to stand up. His steps were unsteady at first, but soon he was walking with more confidence, exploring his surroundings. He was no longer just the dog who had been abandoned at the bus stop. Now, he was Helu, a warrior who had defied the odds and overcome the pain of abandonment. His kindness and sweetness won over everyone around him. Despite everything he had been through, Helu still trusted human beings. Finally, the day came when he could leave the clinic. But I knew I couldn't just let him go without making sure he had the future he deserved. He needed a home, a family that would give him all the love that had once been denied him. Now, Helu is by my side, safe and happy. He will never again have to face cold, lonely nights or wonder if anyone would ever care about him. From now on, he will only know the love, security, and happiness of having a real home. Helu's journey has been difficult, but now he has a new beginning. And this time, he will never be forgotten.